Greetings! News from Vernon Wood. The Reachmen are gathering in the wood. Gyakil needs all able blades to head there right away.
Oh, great idea to come here. Darn well, I have to go.
Hurry, before they spot us.
Broiler for about 5 minutes.
Another blade for the fight, huh?
So,
Are there lots more behind you?
sitting there. Oh, that looks great. My French is fired.
Another mouth to feed and house. You'd better be good.
And then later,
Don't suppose you're bringing any reinforcements, are you?
I have an odd beef selling with blue cheese and cherries.
Oh. That is just delicious.
Hours ago, we tracked Straw, the bastard, to Vernon Wood. The Reachmen know they're not... It's not what we thought. The Worm Cult. They're here. It gets worse. They're doing something to the Reachmen. I need to keep watch for any other soldiers coming through. Talk to Dajahil and the Centurion if you want to pitch in. Good luck.
Welcome to Vernon Wood. Dark waters run in this river. This is what we know. Strahl and his elite warriors were tracked to the wood. As soon as we hit the tree line, we saw the hoods and ropes. Indeed, we found a defensible position and have held them back thus far. We have no idea what's going on. Why are the Reachmen here? How did they get mixed up with the cult? We've tried everything. Even some things I'm not proud of. An undercover agent named Belron, who joined us in Shadowfen, has narrowed it down to 2 options. One cruel, one not so much. This magical dagger can cut out a cultist's heart that will magically continue beating. The heart can reanimate a cultist's corpse for a bit, and it will tell us what it knew. Here's the dagger. Cut out the heart of a cultist, and give that beating heart to Belron. You'll find him just south of my tent.
What to do, what to do.
A still beating heart. Either Dajahil sent you, or this is an extraordinary coincidence. May I? Vile thing. A bit of magicka focused. And there. bound up the soul that once pumped this organ. The worm at your feet refused to answer my questions. So we'll need to try a different approach. Look down. I've made room for a new heart in our friend here. Put your new trophy in its chest. Then stand back.
I can feel my flesh decay, but I'm not dead. Please, kill me. I'll tell you anything if you promise to kill me. We made a deal with the Reachmen. They unleashed the giant, Sinmur. And we promised to bless them with a touch of our Dark Lord. We channel the touch of the Lord of Brutality. All across the wood, the Reachmen are being transformed. Strahl himself undergoes the ceremony inside the central ruin. Now, please kill me.
Have you learned why the worm cult is here? That's a dark twist in the river. I'll send troops to investigate the ruin. It's been dirty work, but I thank you for your help. Belron left the camp. He muttered something about further research. Head into the field and find that dark elf. Lend him whatever aid you can.
You see that thing? That's what's left of the Reachmen gathered at Vernim. We need to learn more about these things. The Ghasts keep repeating the name Calyx Thorntongue. Go kill him. Take his heart and bring it back to me. Necromantic energies gather in the heart. It's the seat of life and unlife. Everything I need to know about a person, I can learn from his heart. I suppose I am a little obsessed.
Tell that stupid Smith to watch his back.
Right. You must be the person I need to talk to. Are you here to talk about my lord? Sit this. Hi. There's nothing getting to sit there. Hi. Love Xbox. Xbox is my favorite thing.
Well done. Indeed. As you do, collect their hearts. I feel powerful magicka radiating from this one. With more like it, we may be able to put an end to Strahl himself. I will be back at camp, researching.
Love Xbox. Xbox is my favorite console. Hi. I have to wait. Wait. Oh, great. I didn't want to deal with you! Motherfucker! No! No! Bad bone! Bad bone boy! Give me a quarter! Bad info! Bad world code! Give me a quarter! Help me. Whoa, and you're a high level. Oh, look, your outfit, dude. Dude.
My wound.
Come back.
How it hurts.
Dude.
You've returned. With a number of dripping presents. Excellent work. You have my thanks. These vine-twisted abominations may yet prove useful. You may have noticed the ruin in the center of the wood, that shroud of death and darkness. Nothing living can pass through it. Luckily, the dead can. Oh, I thought it was obvious. We kill you, sort of. These grave-born hearts, yes, imbuing their essence into a potion, like so. Drink this. Trust me, nothing will go wrong.
Do I have to? Dude, you motherfucker killed me, ass.
The bravery of Vivek. Nicely. You have a little something on your mouth there. Absolutely, I think. You're much less alive than you were a few minutes ago, anyway. That should get you through the shroud. At the bottom of the ruin, there should be a totem powering the Death Shroud. Destroy it! The shroud goes away, and the living can enter the ruin.
Dude. Not my woodsy elf look.
Help me.
Dude. I'm not a wood elf. I'm a dead corpse. Bastard. Gonna get the help.
Let's go.
In this state.
With the shroud gone, we can follow you in. You're looking a little dead around the edges. Let me take care of that. Of course! How could I have forgotten? Here, hold still. Let's get this done.
Yay! I'm back to my little woodsy self. Ah, hello, sexiness. Fucking God.
Be on guard.
Behold the power of the worm!
He killed Lieutenant Belron. He'll pay with his blood. He has me.
Yeah, he will.
No more my fate. End
These
him.
worm cult gifts shall restore the ring! Die!
surface. I'll meet you back at camp. I didn't think we were going to make it out of there. Dajahil, Belron. I will make sure the Centurion, the Pact, knows of Strahl's defeat. Dajahil and Belron sacrificed themselves to see that beast slain. Their sacrifice will be remembered.
One more on here.
Dirty work out there. Glad we have you on our side. We need to warn the settlements west of here. You put a stop to Strahl and the Reachmen, but the Worms are a far bigger menace. Nimolten. Thane Fiora is a brave, intelligent woman, and she has the resources to protect the rest of the Ragged Hills. Grab a guardsman when you reach the town. They'll direct you where you need to go. Fiora is apparently a dynamo on the battlefield. I've heard stories you wouldn't believe. Death, Reachmen, now the Worms. I need to check on my family. We have a little farm down south. My wife's father started it, actually. Stop by and say hello if you get the chance. Tell her I sent you. Woman makes the most amazing sweet rolls.
Walk with courage.
Welcome to Nimolton, traveler. Do you seek the counsel of our mighty Thane Fiora? Or are you here with Sergeant Iris' contingent? Urgent news, eh? Perhaps it'll take her mind off the troubles. Been enough of that lately.
All those. That.
Will we ever feel safe again? A new face. You'll need to speak with Vice Canon Hrondar. It's for your own safety, I assure you. In a word, murder. You've arrived at a delicate time. Pray you don't bring more troubles to our doorstep. The Vice Canons would know of any newcomers. Should you be, speak to Vice Canon Hrondar in the guild halls, and stay alert. You wouldn't want to be the next victim. Tarry no longer. The Vice Canons await your introduction in the guild hall.
They say the Hist weeps with happiness when an Argonian hatches. How can the tree weep? Found the killer? No? The bounty pays when you do. Edina did her best to scare the leggings off you, did she? Did she say whoever catches the murdering snowback is in for a nice pile of shiny gold coin? Here's a list of the victims' families. They may know if their kin had enemies. If you can prove whoever's behind this, come find me for your reward.
On your way, stranger. I have no patience for small talk. About time the Vice Cannons do their jobs. Ireland's body lies captive in the mortuary. I can't even see him, let alone bury him. Why all these ridiculous delays? Dumak, take this accursed town! Shadow Scales, who else? He spoke out against the Argonians, and rightly so. He was targeted for having the courage to say what we all think about them. I'm no bigot, but if you ask me, the world would be a better place without those scaly fetchers.
I'm down on my luck. Help me out.
Pardon my tears. I recently lost my wife and... I'm sorry. Can I help you? Ironi and I always believed in the Pact. We came here to build a better life with Argonians and Nords alike. Some of my people blamed the Shadow Scales. But what would they gain from her death? We treat everyone the same. It makes no sense. Thank the gods! She's in the mortuary, which they keep locked. But Ironi made those locks, so I have the master key. Here, take it, please. Find out who did this. Don't allow her to become a symbol against the Pact.
What do you want?
Okay, you little snake, little skeever.
Finally looking into my brother's death, eh? I get it. I'm sure you and your Vice Cannon pals had better things to do than your jobs. Naldin wasn't the brightest star in the sky, but he didn't deserve this. Most of Stormhold, Naldin ran up a lot of debts. He also picked a lot of fights with the Lizard Skins. If the Shadow Scales didn't get him, it's because someone else moved faster.
You there! Please, I have an urgent message! Gethys Omabar sent me. It's about his wife, Ironi. Gethys saw Ironi, alive. He watched her enter their home on the other side of Stormhold. He asked you to meet him there as soon as you can. Please hurry to get this. None of this makes any sense.
Vivek, Halva found you. Whatever's in my home, it isn't my wife. Ironi. My Ironi. She's gone. I know that. But when I saw her enter our home, I had to find out how she'd returned. That's when she stabbed me. If that Argonian hadn't leapt between us, she'd have finished me off. I don't know. But he tried to save my life. They were still fighting when I crawled out the door. They both moved so fast. Please, help him remove that imposter from my home. Don't worry about me. I'll soon see my true Ironi.
Vice Canon Hrondar is indisposed. He informed me you've been assisting us in our recent troubles. Are you any closer to discovering the killer? Then we can concentrate our efforts elsewhere. Many will blame the Shadow Scales regardless, but our concerns are greater now than scapegoats. I fear the true culprit struck again, though I pray I'm incorrect. When I said Vice Canon Hrondar was indisposed, I spoke half the truth. He's missing. Fear it's the work of our killer. This is why Vice Canon Servina and I request your utmost discretion in recovering Vice Canon Hrondar to us. Listens to Water is one of our little fish, our eyes and ears. He signals when he possesses urgent information for the Vice Canons. A short while ago, we received his signal. Be swift and silent as currents in a stream. Speak with Listens to Water on our behalf. Look for the mud huts. Don't ask for him by name, or he'll think you a debt collector. Remain discreet. If Listens to Water found the scent of Vice Canon Hrondar, follow it until its end.
You'd think the guards would have found something by now.
You expect them to do their jobs? Ha!
Like a huge complex, but this film gives you nothing to suspend your disbelief. She opens up a nearby door, as she makes her way through, she's pulled by some unseen force. And that's your opening, people. It was supposed to mirror the opening of Cube, in which a man wakes up and is then killed in a rather gruesome way. But the difference between that Cube and this one is that
I'll take those.
Oh, damn.
Because Cube Squared Hypercube is for way stupider name. The film begins with the action a man complaining about not seeing numbers. I was gonna shout at my numbers, you stupid fucks. I wanted chance. What he's talking about is that in the first Cube, all the Lieutenant American sequence, and that sequence told you where the moon was in relation to the Cube, and when the moon was trapped or not. So the fact that this Cube has no numbers means there's no real way of escaping, and no intent for people inside to do so. So, why put them in there in the first place? Why not just kill them? Also, the guy opens his briefcase and finds it completely empty. Again, in the first one, the characters were only as you can see, shoes to test and traps. So why leave the briefcase? Then we get down to the character's case, and she finds herself beside him. Because she gave him every reason to pull a knife on her, trying to help, showing concern. Does this guy like to punch nurses to the ground on his day off? So after holding her at knife point, they start asking about where they are, like it didn't even happen. Kate's not even suspicious. So when someone else shows up, they deal with it. Or do the same thing. Get down here now. What the fuck kind of line is that? Two people who just met never say that. That line is for someone who feels before this. Also, whereas in Cube, even the characters' names meant something. Zan, Holloway, Quentin. Another character, and she's a blind girl called Sasha. Yeah, glasses, sweater vest, clearly the nerd of the group. And he's fiddling with his book, so we know it'll be
Ed!
Is someone there? Help me, please!
Right, now!
There's no real way of getting out of this, so why bother?
Sure, Bones, it's good to see you. The Dominion right under our noses. Damned insidious. Yes, but I've been here less than a day. Some of Stormhold's citizens were here longer, held in the alcoves nearby. I'll distract these Dominion snowbacks. Should buy you time to free the prisoners. Meet me on the surface.
Everything was designed and made to be escapable. It wasn't just a huge fucking snuff box to kill people in. Simon showed them to the party, so the gangsters was not here. They rescued the suicide guy and find his Well, I'm sure glad the writers got a character to tell the audience why they were thrown in the queue. Because, you know,
Move to flash! From the sides! Circle around!
they had to. Without giving a reason for it to be there or have any fucking point. Hey asshole, you fucking handcuffed yourself there. You're taking her down with you. The war continues to move from room to room, and then there's a montage.
I owe you my life.
We get the same goddamn scene again of the moment whining at each other. The only new thing we learn is that Jerry made the door, which doesn't make much sense after this revelation.
It's a Tesseract.
Yeah, they're in a Tesseract.
I thought I'd never escape.
So I really don't know how you can design anything structural in a hypothetical concept.
The world has a way of changing.
She has some small bits here and there for the plot, but she's hot. And
You did it.
No,
I'm free.
don't believe me? And this is a spoiler here. She dies having sex.
I'm free.
Last, unlike in the first movie where we didn't know if they were misremembering, lying, or something else, we are just shown what they were doing, leaving nothing to speculation and treating the audience like complete morons, as they look to work out or think through. It's like the filmmakers didn't trust the audience to understand how clever they were with all their twists and turns, so they just outlined it instead.
Go around!
But she still insists on saying it like this.
He's taking the dog for a walk.
Simon finds a watch hanging up, and it's actually Jerry's watch, which he's also wearing. Remember, kids, the watch is important. Have the writers made themselves bluntly clear yet? Mrs. Paley, for some reason, opens a door up and finds someone else who's alive long enough to... Yeah, the shit out of everyone, and then died properly. It's let's be honest, these characters can't make their way out of this situation. Because even the righteous and zero
Gods, it felt good to bury an axe in their throats. From the prisoners trickling out, I trust you enjoyed yourself as much as I. Did you free them all? I'd be better if the damned ruins beneath my feet weren't infested with Dominion. We've posted guards until reinforcements can wipe them clean. You kept the city from tearing itself apart. Stormhold's in your debt. If the Dominion sent a large force to infiltrate Stormhold, I'll root out every cave in this spot if I have to.
You'd think the guards would have found something
If
by
I've
now.
said it once, I've said it 1,000 times. No more drinking. My head's splitting. My mouth feels like a cagoody nested in it. And I'm in serious trouble. I don't suppose you'd care to help out a down-on-her-luck chef, would you? Go back in time and cut out my tongue. No, then I wouldn't be able to taste my wonderful cooking. Last night I made a terrible bet with a hunter friend of mine, Vinaza. I told him cooking was art and hunting was peasants' work. He took offense. I boasted I'd hunt Shadowfen, collecting ingredients from exotic animals. An Aelit's heart, a Kaguti's ribs, eggs of a giant wasp, and delicious mud crab claw meat. I'd meet him in Hismir and prepare a feast to prove it. But I can't. That's one of the problems. I know you can find these beasts all over Shadowfen, but I don't know where. And I'd get killed if I went roaming around the swamps. You'll have to ask Vinaza, but don't let him know I sent you. Just appeal to his vanity. The old lizard's pride got me into this. I don't see why it shouldn't get me out too. He's probably just outside the city hunting. That's what he does all the time. Thinks he's the greatest gamesman in Shadowfen. Don't ask. What I have to do if I lose, oh, it doesn't bear thinking upon. Just know that if I lose this bet, I'll have to stay drunk for the rest of my life to live down the shame.
I've heard the Bosmer eat their enemies, which I guess makes sense, given how disgusting their friends are.
Hey, I'm a Bosmer. You're magically delicious. You're magically delicious.
This guar gives its life so we may have meat. Now I give you my time. Why? Oh? Do the winds speak my name? Or the birds? Or is there perhaps someone else who told you to speak with me? My adroitnocity is known throughout the fen, of course, but it whispers only to its creatures, and me, of course. Everyone? The Metropolinia hum with tales of my vergoritude. Well, who am I to deny them? Go ahead, ask your questions. The Fen speak to me readily about their bountinosity of beasts. Please, ask me about any of these and I will stupendify you with my knowledge. Interesting, but deadly insects. They can be found singly or in swarms. Beware the Wasp Queen. She has a mighty sting, and is often protected by her lesser drones. Wasps dwell mostly in the venomous fens, the southernmost region of Shadowfen.
Shows up, and although she's the person Simon's been looking for, he kills her pretty much immediately. Sure, why not? It'll be nice for a movie about trapped mates that kill people
You're not here to complain, are you?
Yes, I'm here to complain. Beesh.
What a fortuitous event meeting you here. I hope your hunting went well. Settling a bet with my friend Angwe. She disparulted my profession, and I mean to see that she is properly punished. You know something about our wager, I believe.
You made it! I wasn't sure if you would. I haven't had a drink in days, but if you've got the ingredients I need, it's time to celebrate.
Give me the meat, quietly. Vinaza is here and he's suspicious. But if he doesn't see you pass me the ingredients, he'll have to admit I won the bet.
Help? You saved me from a fate worse than death! What that Argonian had planned, well, you'll see. The claw's on the other foot now. Please, take this reward. It's not much, but you've earned it tenfold. All right, you lizard. Here's the meat I collected. Pay up.
Angwe is a hunter of great skill. She always gets her quarry, and she always will. Oh, the humilitude.
It's good to see another mage who's not afraid of the outdoors. While other mages dawdle around their guild halls, we sleep under the stars and make new discoveries daily. What an adventure.
No, nothing separates.
Oh, what a relief it is.
Some dismiss the swamp. Me, I see it as a trove of ancient lore.
Oh, what a relief it is.
A little sweet, sour, spicy, and salty. Kind of seasoning. Oh my, it smells so good. Now let's add the asparagus. Just mix. Gently, gently.
Hello, little baby griffin. You're so cute.
And when I touch stretching, I'll head into the kitchen. Some nutrition. Over you guys, which was always really vitamins. But I don't know. Just so nice. Personalized. Having hypothyroidism is really important for me to make sure I have great nutrients and things that like so basically
Let's see if you can withstand the might of getting out of there. Crimson Witch of Mournhold.
guess I'm gonna go check on location. I will try to be back as soon as possible.